Now, of all the animals God had made, the serpent was the most clever and sneaky. One day, it slithered up to Eve and asked, "Did God really say you can't eat from any of the trees in the garden?" "Oh no," Eve replied. "We can eat fruit from the trees in the garden. It's only the fruit from the tree in the middle of the garden that we're not allowed to touch. God said if we eat it, we will die." "You won't die," the serpent hissed with a sly grin. "God knows that if you eat that fruit, your eyes will be opened, and you will be just like him, knowing all about good and evil." Eve looked at the tree. The fruit looked so delicious and beautiful, and the thought of becoming wise was very tempting. So she picked a piece of fruit and took a bite. It was sweet, so she gave some to Adam, who was with her, and he ate it too. As soon as they did, something strange happened. Their eyes were opened, but not in a happy way. For the very first time, they realized they were naked, and they felt shy and ashamed. They quickly gathered some big fig leaves and sewed them together to make little coverings for themselves. Later that afternoon, they heard the sound of God walking in the garden in the cool evening breeze. But this time, instead of running to greet him, they were afraid. They hid from God among the trees. God called out, "Adam, where are you?" Adam's voice trembled as he answered from his hiding spot. "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." "Who told you that you were naked?" God asked. "Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam pointed his finger at Eve. "The woman you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree, and I ate it." Then God looked at Eve and asked, "What have you done?" Eve looked down at the ground. "The serpent tricked me," she whispered, "and I ate it." God was very sad. He turned to the serpent and said, "Because you have done this, you are cursed. You will crawl on your belly and be enemies with people forever." Then he turned to Eve and said, "Things will be harder now. You will have pain, and life will be a struggle." And to Adam, he said, "Because you listened to your wife and did what I told you not to do, the ground is now cursed. You will have to work very hard your whole life to grow food from it. You were made from dust, and one day you will return to dust." Adam named his wife Eve because she would become the mother of all people who would ever live. Even though they had disobeyed, God still cared for them. He made them clothes from animal skins that were much better than the leaves, but they could no longer stay in the perfect Garden of Eden. God sent them out into the world, and to make sure no one could ever get back to the tree of life, he placed a mighty angel with a flaming sword to guard the entrance to the garden. It was a very sad day, the day that sin and sadness first came into the world.